It's got to be done. Got to be done, folks. What do I want? Okay, so the Trump accounts. The Trump accounts are great in that it gives everybody a vested interest and a stake before they even know what the hell that even means. Instead of born into debt, you're born into a tiny, small, even if it's a small piece of land, a tiny piece of real estate in the stock market, which is an actual fucking market. It's crazy because I get called like, I basically get called, a shekel clipper by neo Nazis for being a small cap guy. But I've always believed that the small cap market is where small companies who want to finance their way to the next level go to pursue equity financing, and it's that simple. And obviously, I've been from the very, you could see it if you can pull up my original Twitter account, which has been banned since 2013. You'd see going back, way back, before any of you fucking new fags were even on the scene in alternative finance. You will find. Try looking into that place you cannot look. You will find me there staring back at you from like pre fucking Java Twitter, pre fucking like Ruby on Rails era Twitter, whatever though. Um, fucking, what do I want? I want to Katsuyama the fuck out of this bitch. I don't know what it takes. Is it 50 miles of fucking fiber optic cable in a box? I don't know. It could be, I don't know. It's a variety of things. I do know. It's a variety of things, and I'll figure it out. Um, Put together a great team, fucking figure it out. Clip everybody's fucking wings, man. Flatten the fucking entire the entire landscape of the market. Kill the hypothecation engine. In fact, reach out from the United States and kill the fucking derivatives engine. You know what I mean? Rather than, and I'm not against decentralized finance as a concept, but the reality is that if you have to pursue in fact, decentralized DeFi is a fucking psyop. Decentralized, quote unquote, decentralized finance now is basically a psyop. It's a ramping strategy for manufacturing the actuarying system, the permanent transaction matrix. Morons, wake up. But the idea, the concept of decentralized finance is a very good thing that should be pursued by other means. Whether or not smart contracts on a blockchain and everybody being inserted into a transaction grid, whether or not that's the correct approach or not, I'll leave that up to history to decide. I've done pretty good in terms of Clio. As to whether or not people agree with me, not so much. Usually people disagree with me, I find. I find usually it's me against the world. But that's what it's like being an honest man and a philosopher. You're not going to, if everybody were right, philosophy wouldn't be necessary. If the crowd were right, philosophy would. Anyway, what do I want? It's fascinating being called some kind of like crook and fraud by people who are on the one hand praising Adolf Hitler and on the other hand pumping cryptocurrency, helping to underwriting the acceleration of the destruction of the dollar, the complete and total rape of the U.S. dollar. And why do we have, what is a global reserve currency? And I want real money. I want real money again, not this Federal Reserve funny money bullshit. I don't want a cartel of private banks setting the value of the U.S. dollar. I want greenbacks backed by the might of the U.S. military, and a military that fucking does its job properly. I want it back. I want it all back. You see this? This was my wish, and I'm taking it back. I'm taking them all back. Folks, I'm taking them all back. I want to fucking make me the head of the SEC. I'll fix shit overnight. You want to kill dark pools? You want to cut the fucking balls off the hedge funds? I'll do it. I'll fucking do it. I'm a crazy motherfucker. I'm ready to die. I'm ready to die for my republic. I don't give a shit. I know they'll try to kill me. I don't fucking care. I will fucking pursue banking reform. We right now are all of our policy, doesn't matter how good it is, doesn't matter how smart it is, we get our guy in there, it doesn't mean shit. We're completely hamstrung by the Federal Reserve. Everything that we're trying to do is hamstrung by the monopoly men. And everybody knows it, and I'm not going to play G. Edward Griffin clips and try to farm clicks. I'm telling you this because you already know it, not because it's news. And I'm not going to post Lindbergh quotes, and I'm not going to talk about the Federal Reserve Act and the unconstitutionality of the income tax and that it's not proportional and da-da-da. I'm not going to go into it because you already know it. What the fuck am I telling you? What am I explaining to you? You already fucking know all this. So why do I say it? Why do I take this opportunity to say it? Because I think about those Trump funds, those those little handouts, kind of, in a way, but more, because I am classically a tax deferment scheme assassin. I believe, and I don't just believe, I know empirically from the data, what the data tells me, that the 401k schemas, et cetera, all of these tax deferment schemas, they are incredibly injurious systems that destroy the essence of our economy. They reinforce the unconstitutional tax modality, and they are the life's blood of this entire hypothecation engine. And it's not so much the hypothecation, because hypothecation itself, is not a bad thing in all respects, but it's this hologramization. As I said, 15 years ago, the global economic Death Star. They've constructed a global, and one representation of it is the size of the derivatives market. One representation of this holographic economic Death Star, this super weapon that the New World Order has constructed, is... Why did they kill tariffs? Why did all of our Rhino appointees wait till the 11th hour to stab us in the back on tariffs? Now, of course, we're still doing it. We're doing it in other ways. But the fact that we have to zig and zag, what does that tell? It doesn't tell you anything, of course. Why am I even saying it? It doesn't tell you anything. You're retarded. You've been raised on... Most of you watch Steven Crowder or Dim Fool and feel informed, or Fox News and feel informed. If there's anybody who listens to CNN, if there's anybody who can hear my voice and you listen to CNN or something like that, I mean, you should probably just, seek out the life advice of Dr. Kevorkian. You should move to Canada and because you should move to Canada. I'm just going to start saying that from now on. Rather than unalive yourself, we'll just say, this guy's like, I mean, he's on the edge. He's about to move to Canada. I mean, his wife left him. He lost everything. His kids fucking hate him. I mean, this guy, last time I talked to him, he seemed like he was ready to move to Canada, if you catch my drift. I love the Canadian on Artemis 2. That's great. Gee, I wonder whose idea that was. Could it be Mighty Mouse? No, but complete total triumph for Lockheed Martin and ULA. Nobody even knows who the fuck United Launch Alliance is. The New World Order stole trillions of dollars of taxpayer-funded space tech and walked it out the back door at NASA under Obama into the hands of one guy who's also the New World Order's pitchman and lead EV car salesman. And if you understand the AGW con and you understand the EV market's there to destroy the ICE market, etc., if you understand, and to put you all into a Internet of Things tracking device shaped like a car that can be shut off remotely with a switch and strategically limits your... It's the car itself is a ramping strategy for Agenda 2050 carbon taxes. So just get your brain chip and pay your carbon taxes in Dogecoin. Link your brain chip to Skynet and pay your carbon taxes in Dogecoins, you fucking imbeciles. Because you will own nothing and love it.